Today on Inquirer. Oil firms roll back diesel, gasoline and kerosene prices effective tomorrow. Asking about President's whereabouts considered a national threat, according to Senator Robin Padilla. Senator Raffy Tulfo pushes for decriminalizing libel, but only for legitimate journalists. And Metro Manila's COVID-19 positivity rate soars to 11.1%, according to Octa Research. Good evening. Local oil firms announce a rollback in gasoline, kerosene, and diesel prices effective tomorrow, November 29. Pump prices of gasoline will decrease by 85 centavos per liter, while kerosene prices will be cut by 2 pesos and 65 centavos per liter. Diesel prices will be slashed by 3 pesos and 95 centavos. The price adjustments were based on the monitoring of the mean of Platts Singapore from November 21 to 24. The mean of Platts Singapore is the daily average of all trading transactions of petroleum products in the Singapore Trading Hub, which serves as the benchmark used in Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, in pricing fuel products. Senator Robin Padilla says wanting to know the whereabouts of the President of the Philippines may be considered a national threat. The hashtag "Nasaan ang Pangulo" trended on Twitter last month as talk circulated on social media that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. had flown to Japan while severe tropical storm Paeng was battering many parts of the country. According to Padilla, Marcos was with him in Cotabato during that time. In today's Senate hearing on fake news, the senator had questioned the Office of the Press Secretary why there was no action against fake news at the time when the rumor came out. Responding to the question, Office of the Press Secretary Undersecretary Rowena Reformina said their office has been very careful in crafting statements before releasing them to the media. But this did not seem to satisfy Padilla, who was presiding over the hearing as chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Information and the Mass Media. Because of the alleged fake news, Padilla said the typhoon victims thought that they were abandoned by the president.
Anong pwede natin gawin? Sino pwedeng magreklamo doon? Kasi para sa akin, national threat yung gano'n. Tinatanong mo kung nasan yung presidente. Bakit walang aksyon legal galing sa ating gobyerno doon sa nagpakalat ng balita na yon, samantalang yung balita na yon naapektuhan lahat ang nasa BARM dahil ang akala nila pinabayaan sila ng Pangulo ng Pilipinas.
As a measure to calm concerns that decriminalizing libel could weaken the law, Senator Raffy Tulfo has proposed exempting only respectable journalists who are subject to accountability. During the hearing of the Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media, Tulfo said he has been supportive of decriminalizing libel to help his fellow media workers. But according to him, totally removing criminal liabilities may bring problems as it can be abused.
Decriminalizing libel, yan po ay naging campaign promise ko, and I will walk the talk. Kaya lang, pinag-aralan po ngayon ng aking Legis Group dahil paano naman po yung mga walang accountability. Yung mga taong gusto ko lang maging media and then magbubukas po siya ng channel sa internet, banat siya ng banat, lahat ng kasinungalingan titira siya, yun dapat ma-exclude. Pero yung mga traditional media, yung mga talagang totoong journalist, katulad niyo po sa Vera Piles, si Mr. Ray Langit at iba pa, yun po talaga dapat hindi dapat masampa, ay ma-decriminalize po dapat yung libel because of them. I will still go for decriminalizing libel, pero siguro on certain groups, pag sa mga traditional media, yung mga may accountability. So those people should be exempted dito sa decriminalizing libel. Sana sila dapat ay kasama, ay kasuhan pa rin ng libel na makulong. Pero yung mga traditional media, ayoko silang, well, what I mean, dahil sa kanila dapat ma-decriminalize yung libel.
Tulfo clarified that by fake journalists, he meant house-show journalists whose sole motivation is to financially gain from the people they defame in articles and on air. He differentiated them from legitimate journalists who work for media companies. He added that legitimate journalists have a system of fact-checking and accountability as information released is scrutinized. However, journalist and Verifiles founder Ellen Tordesillas questioned Tulfo's description of fake reporters, saying that she does not consider such people, including a blogger, as journalists.
Sinasabi mo kasing yung protection sa journalist, hindi naman yan kasama para sa lahat na nagpo-post, di ba? Kasi sinasabi ko nga, just because you post something, i-publish something sa social media, journalist ka na. Hindi ako nag-agree doon. Kasi
Tama.
To be called a journalist, one should adhere to the core values of journalism.
Metro Manila's COVID-19 positivity rate soared to 11.1% within 7 days, according to independent pandemic monitor Octa Research. Octa fellow Dr. Guido David said the positivity rate in the country's capital region jumped from 7.5% as of November 19 to 11.1% as of November 26. Guido also noted that positivity rates from the same period similarly swelled in other areas of Luzon. Rising positivity rates were also recorded in Benguet, Bulacan, Cagayan, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Kalinga, La Union, and Pangasinan. The Philippine National Police has issued a warning to the public to be vigilant throughout the holiday season, especially with loosened COVID-19 restrictions. During today's flag-raising ceremony, PNP officer in charge and Lieutenant General Rodel Sarmonia said that they expect the public to go all out in celebrating the holiday season, especially after COVID-19 restrictions from 2020 to 2021 prevented people from meeting their relatives. However, along with those going out for celebrations, Sarmonia said that this would also be an opportune time for criminals to victimize people.
In 2 days' time, we will be entering the most anticipated month of the year, December, the Yuletide month. Ramdam na ramdam natin ang papalapit na Christmas season. Mahaba ang gabi, maigsi ang araw. We are finally free from the fear of getting seriously affected by COVID-19. But I guess we could be better if the people can also feel free from fearing of crime. Alam natin na kasama sa pagkahulagpos natin sa pandemya, kasamang nagdiriwang ang mga masasamang loob sapagkat malaya na din silang makakapangbiktima at makakasabay sa muling pagsigla ng ating ekonomiya.
According to Sarmonia, this was why they were heeding the orders of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and PNP Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. to set up crime prevention measures to allay the concerns of Filipinos. Sarmonia added that it is better to prevent the crimes than solve them. Recently, the PNP admitted that they observed a slight increase in theft and robbery within the National Capital Region and 2 other regions just before the Christmas season started. Counter that, PNP spokesperson Colonel Gina Fajardo said that the police leadership had adjusted police deployment to correspond to modify the mall operating hours. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Ervin Santiago ng Bandera. Ervin?
Hi Neil at sa lahat ng mga kabandera natin all over the universe. Ito na nga ang latest Bandera Chika. Naranasan na ng aktres at dating beauty queen na si Rufa Gutierrez ang maging isang farmer. Kaya naman mas na-appreciate niya ngayon ang hirap at sakripisyo ng mga magsasakang Pinoy. Pumasa si Rufa sa bonggang challenge na ibinigay sa kanya ng bago niyang programa sa All TV Channel 2, ang Moms o Miss on a Mission. At yan nga ay ang maging isang magsasaka sa isang probinsya. Sabi ng aktres, kailangan na raw talagang taasan ang kinikita ng mga magsasaka sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa dahil talagang napakahirap nga ng trabaho nila na siyang na-experience ni Rufa sa loob ng isang araw.
Well, it's called Miss on a Mission, Mom. So every week, like ako may sarili akong mission and we all meet up at the studio to discuss what we've done. Like mission, kunyari, nag-farming ako. So nag-farming ako, nagtanim ako ng mga halaman, nag-harvest ako ng mga fruits, sumakay ako sa tractor. Ay naku, kailangan pala taasan ang sweldo ng mga farmers. Dahil nga, 2 hours lang ako nakababad sa araw. Parang pagod na ako. Can you imagine the farmers? What they're going through. Kaya bumili na ako ng mga fruits. Sabi ko, I sent fruits to all my friends to help our local farmers. So, it's a learning experience for me. It's self-discovery. And marami ako natututunan, you know.
At yan ang Bandera Chika natin for today. Thanks, Neil!
And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Nila Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.